Here we are then.
When I said we should go to Greece, I meant Corfu or something. This doesn't look very luxury.
This is the real Greece, Lily. We're in the city of Corinth, 336 BC. You can't get any more real than that.
Suppose this means we can't use any of my holiday vouchers then.
That's the spirit. Could you go and see if I've got any drachma coins in the piggy bank? It's still a few thousand years until Greece starts using the euro.
Sure, I'll meet you outside. Don't get into any trouble.
No promises. Oh, thank you.
Magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. And how does your wonderful blue chariot do that?
Can't say, I'm afraid.
No, that's quite all right. I must say, you are a few days early, but that's no issue. I am Dion, of the League of Corinth. I was the one who sent you that letter. And this here is my guard, Thaddeus.
At your service.
Just to double check, who do you think I am?
Alexander III, of course. All hail.
All hail.
Everything okay?
Oh, yes, completely fine. One tiny little thing, though. Turns out that I'm Alexander the Great.
To be Alexander the Great, but I have to pretend to be your servant. You better make this up to me. Where are those two taking us anyway?
Not sure exactly. Apparently that Dion fellow arranged to meet Alexander in a few days because he requires Alexander's tactical expertise. My best guess is that we're being taken to wherever those expertise can be put to best use.
Okay, but what do we do if the real Alexander shows up?
We'll deal with that when it comes to it. We don't get an opportunity like this every day.
Oh.
What's the problem?
So sorry, Your Grace. The man lying there with that pack of dogs is obstructing our path.
Is he okay?
He's fine. It's just Diogenes. Look at my man.
Wait. Diogenes? As in Diogenes of Sinnoh?
I've heard of him. He's like a philosopher or something, right?
Not just any old philosopher. That man invented cynicism, challenged Plato. He's a genius. I've got to say hello.
I wouldn't advise it, my liege. He's lived amongst those street dogs for so long that he's practically become one.
I'll be fine.
Who's there? I'm trying to get some rest.
I'm Alexander the Great. Huge fan. If you want anything at all, I can sort it for you.
Well, if I could have anything, I'd have you move out of the way of my son.
Oh, see, this is why he's so brilliant, Lily. I'm one of the most powerful rulers of all time, and he just doesn't care. If I were not Alexander, I'd want to be Diogenes.
And if I were not Diogenes, I'd want to be Diogenes too.
Such insolence.
Shall I smart him down?
No. Let's just walk around him. Onwards to... Where is it we're going?
Welcome to the Temple of Aphrodite, O great Alexander. Dion, Thaddeus, I'm glad to see you return. I'm Selene, head courtesan. The other courtesans were sent away a few weeks ago due to the thing in the lower chamber.
This thing is what we've been summoned to deal with, right?
It's what Alexander has been summoned to deal with. You're just a servant girl.
I am useful, you know. I wouldn't be here otherwise, would I?
So, let's have a look round this lower chamber then. Shall we?
One moment. This lock is incredibly sophisticated.
We use the very height of technology here at the temple.
Well, I can see why you called me in.
Looks like we cut it while it's still open.
The portal fluctuates between being active and inactive throughout the day. I do hear voices echoing out from it sometimes.
That's what it is, isn't it? It's a portal. A gateway between our world and the gods.
It's definitely a portal. Although I wouldn't be so sure that those are gods on the other side. Lily, come and have a closer look. What do you see?
Looks like an army. Hundreds, maybe thousands of people getting ready for war.
Army, yes. People, no. Not human people, anyway. Look hard.
You're right. They look like cats. Those people look like hairless cats.
All those hairless cats look like people. That there is the Acacius Legion. They're a pretty formidable warrior faction. They devastate worlds just to prove their strength. In about 5 million years, they'll successfully lead the Feline Federation into the Board Wars. But right now, they're only just starting up. They're throwing fists out into the cosmos, seeing what they hate.
And presumably they've decided that Earth is going to be their next punching bag, yeah? Fine.
That would be my guess. Portal's closed. It doesn't have enough power. Not yet.
But their power has been growing stronger, and they will pass through into this world.
I must go maintain the temple. If these Atticus creatures are to arrive soon, then we need the favor of the gods if we want to survive. Lily, I need your assistance.
Fine.
Alexander, Your Grace, if I could have a moment of your time, we have much to discuss.
Of course.
Thaddeus, lock the chamber door behind us.
It's not that easy. It requires a very specific technique. Lily, come here. Since you will be serving under me for the time being, you might as well learn how to work the mechanism.
On my way, Selene. I'll see you in a bit then, Alexander.
Yes. See you in a bit. You wanted to talk?
You won't have long before Thaddeus interrupts. That naive cretin. I just wanted to check that the plan we had was still going ahead.
The plan?
Yes, the deal we discussed. The true reason that you're here.
Oh yes, of course, the plan. Sorry, I just forgot. Silly old me. Yeah, everything's good with the plan. I love the plan.
Excellent. Soon this world shall be yours, and I shall have enough gold to rival King Midas himself.
That, sounds nice.
No, you're doing it all wrong. It's as if you've never cleaned a goblet before.
I used to do the washing up at the Rose and Crown. Thought it'd be the same thing. What was that?
I'm not sure. Perhaps you should go investigate.
Why me?
Well, you Celtics are a bit more of a hardy type than us Greeks.
Alright, I'll go. Wouldn't want you to break a nail. Oh, it's you, Diogenes. What are you doing here?
First of all, it's Diogenes, not Diogenes, and I'm, looking for an honest man.
Don't you mean you're spying on Alexander?
Why would I want that? He is no different to you or I.
He is a bit different, though. Neither of us are King of Macedonia, are we?
Yeah, fair point. You got me.
How did you get in here, anyway?
Oh, I know this city's pathways and walkways better than any man. The dogs taught me, you see.
Get your wretched beast out of my temple, you vagrant!
No, I best be off then. Come on, boys.
I should go and tell Alexander about this.
Be quick. I need you to clean all this mess up when you return.
Psst! Doctor! Over here! I've got something to tell you.
And I've got something to tell you. Turns out that portal wasn't the only reason Alexander was caught here. Looks like he's got himself caught up in a big world domination conspiracy. You humans are so dramatic. What's your story?
I just caught that Diogenes bloke spying on you.
Spying on me? That's not good. I hate upsetting my heroes. Happens way more often than you'd think. We better go find him.
I've got to stay here and clean.
Nonsense! Aren't you forgetting that I'm Alexander the Great? What I say goes.
Diogenes!
Diogenes, show yourself!
Hang on, I've got an idea.
Very clever.
You two again? Oh, you disturb me in the day, now you disturb me at night. Oh.
Why were you spying on me, Diogenes?
Because I hate liars as much as I hate royals. Oh, I was suspicious that you were not the true Alexander. As I was leaving the temple, I overheard your servant calling you Doctor. So I know that I'm right. In the morning, I will reveal the truth so that all of Greece can know.
You mustn't tell anyone who we are. A terrible army is coming, and only we can stop it.
I do not care for man's wars.
But this isn't a war of men.
Then a war of gods?
It's a war of big alien cat monsters coming through a portal and blasting this place to smithereens.
Aliens? Monsters? Portals? I've never met people with such strange knowledge. Who are you?
We're just wanderers. Like you. Sometimes we come across danger, and we do our best to put things right. We don't want power or success, we just want to help. So please, don't tell anyone about us.
Fine. The dogs do seem to trust you. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Thank you. We should head back to the temple, Doctor. Like you said, we need to put things right.
We've returned! Any news on the portal?
None. Not that you have any right to know.
Who's he?
I am Alexander the Great.
Oh no.
If I may explain, Alexander. He appeared at the temple door whilst you were out. He claimed to be you.
I do not claim to be him, he claims to be me!
There's a very simple way to find the impersonator. The true Alexander will be able to tell me when we first communicated.
3 weeks and 2 days.
And there we have it. Thaddeus, remove those tricksters.
And stay in it.
I said we should have planned for this.
No, you implied we should have planned for this. No matter how brilliant of a tactician Alexander may be, without our help, this world will be taken over by the Achates. We need to take action.
But first we need to find somewhere to sleep. The TARDIS is a hell of a walk away.
I may be of assistance. You can sleep over here. The dogs will keep you warm. But you'll, have to get over the smell.
Nothing wrong with spending a night beneath the stars, eh?
Would it kill you to take me to a resort or something?
I'm so sorry, Your Grace. Don't know how I got you confused with that inferior creature.
Do not act above your station, Dion. You are human, not actresses. When my legions bring war to this world, you will be spared and given the riches you desire, but you will not be equal.
Forgive me. Will the plan go ahead soon?
When the gateway becomes stable, I cannot wait to rid myself of this human disguise. Alexander the Great is nothing to the actresses. But if he has as much power as you claim, then my assumption of his identity will grant us a significant advantage once the battle fleets arrive soon. Soon the claws of the goddess shall be soaked in blood of humanity.
All hail the Acactuses.
All hail the Acactuses, innit?
Morning, Doc.
You're up at last. How's Diogenes?
Still asleep somehow. I've slept in some pretty bad places, but the streets of ancient Greece are a definite contender for the worst.
I'm sorry, Lily. I know this probably hasn't been much fun for you, but I can promise that it's not for nothing. If we don't stop the Achates, who knows what will happen? At best, we lose Greece. At worst, we lose the world.
But how? That's not how history plays out. Greece doesn't get destroyed. I know that.
Time is in flux. I can feel it. What happens now will shape the future.
Then we better sort this out before it's too late.
We need more time.
We'll think of something. We always do. Diogenes! Do you still remember how to get into the temple?
The portal is nearly fully open, Your Majesty.
All is going accordingly.
So, what are you gonna do when the portal opens up?
I shall allow the creatures on the outside passage into this world. We should embrace their presence.
That's great, innit? Can't wait for that, innit?
No one should question the commands of Alexander.
Then we shall begin.
Beings from beyond the portal, heed my call. I, Alexander the Great, summon you to this world. Come forth, your thousands and...
Stop! Stop, Alexander! You don't know what you're doing! If you let the Achates through, this world is over!
Who is you to challenge me? You three amount to nothing. Just a servant girl, a fool, and a pretender. But I am a king. Odysseus, hold him.
Yes, sir. I'll hold him nicely.
Let them watch this new era is born. Actresses legions, I address you again. Come forth, I beg you.
We need a distraction.
I have an idea. Come on, boys.
How dare you call your hounds into this place? Alexander, is something troubling you?
Get those dogs away from me immediately. Have them destroyed. Have them killed. The prisoners too.
An irrational fear of canines. Or perhaps an instinctual one. I wonder.
No!
What sorcery is this?
Not sorcery, just alien science. Looks like our king was one of the Actaces all along. You already knew that, didn't you?
Run, my master. I shall hold them back.
Not so fast. I'm the only one here who knows how to use this lock, so I suggest you all start listening to me and my friends very closely if you plan on leaving.
Of course I listen, now that cat demon thingamabob has been revealed. I know that your friend is the true Alexander after all.
Yes, I suppose I am. Diogenes, detain Dion.
Thaddeus, my faithful guard, do not turn against me.
No one questions the commands of Alexandra.
So that's him sorted. What do we do with Thundercat?
We let him go back through the portal, which he will then close behind him. I won't let another Achates set foot on this planet.
Perhaps we should keep him there. The dogs seem pretty fond of him. Maybe we should let them have their fun. Oh, it didn't mean that. Calm down, boys. And as for all of the universe's riches, keep them. I don't care about shiny things or valuable objects. I don't care about your wars or your armies, because none of them matter. The only thing that's important is being here, now, being alive. So go and tell your legions that. Tell them that I don't care.
Go on then. Run!
Back through the portal.
This is Legion. Retreat! Retreat!
Is the portal closed permanently?
I should think so.
All that work for nothing.
Well, even if you succeeded, we would still be left with nothing. Well, nothing of true worth, anyway.
What's to be done with me?
Thaddeus, you know Dion better than any of us. You decide what happens.
I'll take him out of the city. He can figure it out for there.
I'll unlock the door.
You did well, Thaddeus. I'll be sure to put in a good word.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Come on, Dion. Let's get moving.
Diogenes, I forgot to ask. Why do you live out there with the dogs?
Dogs are not like men. Well, not like the Ectasis either. They aren't cursed with greed or shame or lies. They just live unburdened by anything else, and they seem much happier for it. I should head off too before the Corinthians catch me again. Goodbye, Lily. Goodbye, Doctor.
See you.
Good luck, Diogenes.
Who on earth let this vagabond in? And who let you in? And what is this I heard about yet another man pretending to be Alexander?
Don't worry, we sorted it.
That's just as well. We have a visitor. After all this fantastical business, I can't be certain, but he too claims to be Alexander the Great. And he's brought a rather sizable army with him. He seems pretty displeased with what's been going on here.
What do we do?
Unless you feel like going up against the greatest military mind of this century. I say we start running.